Why don't we start there, where we left off? Pop the balloon. But I did my own personal research on the man.
Go ahead, bro.
So dude's a felon.
But then again, you know, it doesn't mean anything. I know some people that are felons, and
That was him, well, that's him a little bit younger.
when he was younger.
Yeah. Advertised, he basically set up a Craigslist thing, basically robbed
Advertised
someone at
people and
Garden. Oh,
then-
yes. So ended up going to jail for that. But you know, people can't change. Just because you were a felon in the past
Yeah,
doesn't mean you
absolutely.
can't grow out of it. Even but more recently, he had an emergency protective order filed against him by another woman who was basically saying this motherfucker's crazy, and so she went to the judge and got an emergency protective order. But see,
Isn't that what you f***ing said the first video?
That-
You said, if you see someone like that, I wouldn't be surprised of X, Y, and Z. You said exactly that. Did he lose his job?
I mean, he claims.
Did he start?
Because you remember he was arguing with that one girl. And she was like, "Oh, you probably live with your roommate." He's like, "I could pull out 100K now."
Okay.
But one thing about me, I could pull 100,000 on the bank. Can you do the same?
And now he's
Now he got a GoFundMe.
GoFundMe for 10,000.
This dude's a fraudster. And you know what? He did the same thing with the ex.
One time he was really, really mad at me, and through the text free app, because I had his number blocked, he texted me a picture of his bank account, which this is a receipt. His name right there, Aaron. I don't know what Pro Extra member means. I have no idea what all of this means. Supposedly this was his balance.
So you don't know what this receipt is, but he's basically saying, "I got money." Folks in the comments side, they're like, "That's not a bank statement. That's a contractor statement for how much they've spent at Home Depot this year." Because he works for a company, so he gets. So he ain't got no bread. He just lying, bro. 21 hours ago, this man was doing this. The man played y'all. Everybody who donated, everyone who vouched for him, everyone who said this dude is a stand-up guy. Bro, he asking y'all for water while he's out here making it rain. Now, does that make sense? Now, it's not your fault. You got wooed by a story, wanted to feel bad for him because you saw yourself in him or something. So not only is this dude a fraud, not only he's a felon, not only has he had protective orders filed against him, not only does he have his ex just airing him out for being a stalking piece of shit, we also got video evidence of this dude being on the show and being a straight weirdo. And now he got a GoFundMe. How you gonna be saying I could pull out 100K, but you asking for a GoFundMe? And you know what it was for? For his humanitarian work. Bro, y'all probably getting scammed by this dude, and he's loving the fact that he's able to get a bit of money to recoup for his stupid fucking mistakes. He has a different ex airing him out. And the things that she's airing him out for, did you see?
It's not cute.
Did you see?
Yep.
So this man that claims to be very godly and studies the Bible and, you know, practices this religion, put sugar in my gas tank, tracked my car, put a phone to record me in my car. Everybody had to walk me to my car after work to make sure that I made it. And the girls would text me, "Hey, did you make it?" Again, it's a clinic full of girls. So that was a red flag number 2. And then one time I walked outside to the cafeteria and he calls me and he's like, "How did I know you were outside?" So that in my head was like, circles are already turning. I go to my car to see if he put a tracker. And then he pops up at my job like, "Don't break up with me. Don't do this. Like, I'll change. I thought I was going to catch you doing something." And I was like, "How did you know I was outside?" Right? He said, "I put my extra phone tracking you in your car and I left it on record because I was expecting to record you doing something, as in cheating on me or like messing around in your car." And I was like, I was done. So he would always be like, "You're so broke, like you can't afford me," like just shit like that. When he'd get mad, he'd say the most, but then go and apologize and cry about it.
This dude was incredibly controlling and invasive, and she was afraid for life, so she ended up moving to get away from this guy. Now again, these are all allegations that can be substantiated per se. They definitely did see each other. There was a relationship and they definitely broke apart, but the details can be confirmed. But what I'm saying is, I'm seeing enough red flags to be like, yo, this dude probably ain't worth shit and you probably want to stay away from him. Did he deserve to lose his job? No. I don't advocate for people to go in and do that stuff.
We don't even know if it's the reason why he lost his job was because of that show.
That could be because of the ex.
I'm not trusting anything this man says.
Facts. Nothing.
So if he claimed that he lost his job because y'all were calling, maybe none of y'all called, and he just lost his job because XYZ. Okay. I'm not trusting anything this man says.
I think it's just a sympathy pull. But I mean, the update didn't surprise me. I think all the red flags I saw on the show ended up being right and more on everything we learned after. Apparently, there's even other exes who were coming out. When you have this many people airing you out, when you got a criminal history, you just can't be given that kind of leeway to be like, yo, maybe, just maybe. You know damn well none of these motherfuckers would show even half as much grace to a woman with a criminal history, with all these things, all these exes airing her out, all this stuff that she's been proven to be fraudulent about. So why are they giving so much benefit doubt? Why? Because it's a dude? They'll say stuff like, oh, these guys are simping for women. Okay. So we got women saying we're simping for men when we say stuff. And then we got these guys saying we're simping for women and says the truth is...
Schrodinger's comedian.
If you disagree with me, it must be because you're being disingenuous or you're trying to make a business decision. Or maybe I just call a spade, man or woman. If I see weirdo behavior, it just is what it is. But you don't want to believe that. You can't believe that I disagree with you. You think because you've been a fan for some time that we're going to align 100%. If we don't, oh, it's a business decision. No, I thought that guy was weird. Vast majority of people were like on our side, but there's a lot of people who felt like he wasn't being disrespectful. Yeah. And I had to go wash it back. I don't know how you could watch that guy interact with women and saying he wasn't escalating well beyond whatever they said. We're gonna go word by word, and you guys gonna tell me who's really out of pocket, okay?
Why you popped your balloon?
Hi, my name is Karma. I'm 24. Okay. Oh, sorry, I'm supposed to say the pop in the balloon proper. Got you. For me, it just did not work. I didn't feel like I had chemistry or I wasn't fully attracted to you, and I feel like that counts if we are going to be going through a dating show, you know?
Yes, the feeling is definitely mutual.
She was asked why, and all she said was, I feel like there's not attraction there, and if we're going to date, I feel like that's important. If that's disrespect for you, then stop dating.
No.
That's okay. Yeah. Thank you. You did me a favor.
You know, absolutely.
You did me. I'm sorry, but the definitely just alone, I can understand. I'm still on what I said. The definitely mutual, I'm like, that's sort of strike one.
Yeah.
All right, and then on top, if you put both together,
that's crazy. All the women picked up on it, right? Because right after he said that second part, if you look at their faces, one of them's got their mouth open, the other one, you look at eyes open. Clearly, this dude went the extra mile. Anyone who says otherwise, I don't think you got social skills. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you think they're even at this point, you lost.
Let's go ahead. All right, we gotta pop over here. If we can have
she watched him walk away, and then she was thinking about it. Which her jaw was like when he did that, and then it's kind of if she forgot to pop her balloon because he was like being off, and then he walked away like, oh wait,
yeah.
Hi, my name is Tara. I'm 22.
Okay, and why did we end up popping our balloon?
The comment you made. I like a more humble person. That's the one that responds so defensive-ish. Yeah, that's really it. I didn't really necessarily like
that's
how you
fine.
responded.
Hey, I could just all I can do is be honest.
I mean,
you know,
yeah, be honest.
I
be your
came
authentic
over
self.
here
That's okay.
To find a match that wasn't matching. That's all, Queen.
I 100% understand.
Yes, ma'am.
Sure.
Okay. And I was she someone that's your type?
She all right. You know, you're not really my type. I don't mean to be disrespectful.
No disrespect.
You know, but if I see you in public, I wouldn't reach out to.
Totally fine.
Yes, ma'am.
It's not because you say not to be disrespectful that you're not being disrespectful.
Hey, he said she's definitely not my type, not to be disrespectful. Okay, that's fine. He has to add an extra comment. If I was walking around, there's like no way I would ever approach you.
He did he did too much. That was the definition of doing too much.
All right. And we did get a pop balloon over here. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
I'm Lex, and I'm 23, and I popped my balloon because I feel like you could be a tad bit disrespectful. Like, I don't know, arrogant a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah, just that.
Well, voicing my opinion is not arrogant. You know, she asked me if she would be a good fit for me. If I like what I see, you know, it's contrary to the truth. So
of course.
That's all I can do is just state what I see. That's not a good look for me. That's all, Queen. But thank you. You did me a favor as well.
Yeah.
He looked, while he's saying that, he's also looking down on them.
And he's looking down and he's looking at their bodies like this. Listen, anybody who has normal civil conversation does not do that unless they're going to be incredibly disrespectful. All this stuff, like if a woman rejected a man, she's looking up and down, she's like, nah, you not up to standard. Holy shit.
Nah.
I can't take you guys seriously when you guys are pretending and you guys are like, oh, he didn't do anything. You just matched energy. You're not matching energy.
No social skills at all. got no social
y'all being
skills.
weird, and it's not because it's a man or it's a woman. It's just the fact that they're being disrespectful. It is what it is.
The girl could come up to you and be like, "Yeah, no, you did me a favor, sir." Come on, B.
Crazy.
That'd be fucked up, right?
Yeah, listen, as a man, you go up to women, you looking them up and down like they're a piece of meat, and you're just staring them down like you're being a disgusting person.
B.
You are.
If you think that's normal, then that's just crazy. That's just crazy.
You know damn well if that was somebody that was in your life and a man was just sizing her up, looking at, and he looks for a while, he doesn't glance, he be staring. You would know, be like, yo, that's weird.
Someone would look at your lady like that, you'd have a problem. Not say anything.
Yeah.
Not say anything wild. Not saying anything that he said. Someone would look. Actually, if he would have looked at you like that, it would have been a problem. Yo, you on some beef, bro? You would have jumped right there.
Someone walking up to you is just.
You would have been on some beef.
That's weird.
Let's be real.
I just can't. Like, nah. Y'all losing me. That's facts.
Yeah.
Because I do facts. That's facts.
Yo.
You don't have to say
Someone
nothing. Just walking up. Like,
hey, I think someone wants to throw hands.
and then to reject someone afterwards, you definitely doing the most.
Nah.
Yeah. Also, what I have to say is, it's not what you say. This is what I mean by what I said. It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Yes.
You could have rephrased a lot of the things that you have been saying to me as well as the other girls differently. But that's all I had to say.
See? But she didn't respond with disrespect. She just said how you say things is kind of out of pocket.
I had to say.
But one thing about me is I'm not going to change who I am
Of course.
to fit somebody else's liking. You know, I'm just going to tell it how it is.
I hate when girls say that.
Yes.
I hate when girls say that. It's not a. Hey, I ain't gonna change for no man.
Yeah.
No, sir. No, cause this.
Yes.
This. All this. I hate when they do it.
Yo.
So I hate when he does it too.
Yo, just say you want to put on a wig and be a lady if you want to be that sassy for no reason. If
I
you want to
hate-
be like, oh, I don't need to change. I don't need no woman. Like, yo, if you just put on a dress.
Cause
too,
one thing about me.
And wear her underwear.
One thing about me, okay? Like, one thing you need to know about me, okay? Sir. Nah, B. I hate it when they do it.
Yo, facts. facts.
When they say that shit,
Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Look at how he's gonna look at her.
Brianna, 26.
3, 4. So he was staring at her body for 4 seconds. You're weird.
You're weird.
But I'm not even gonna play the rest of this shit. I think I just wanted to play that portion. This guy's a great at weird. That's what I think. That's my intuition. If I had a woman in my life, just based off the behavior that he was exhibiting, I'd be like, stay the fuck away from that dude, because he's not well. Now, that's my personal take if people were in my life. And I think it's very valid. I can look at some interactions that you have. How you handle rejection says so much about you. And after learning everything that I've just said, you know damn well none of you would want your women in your life to date this guy.
I'm tagging.
And if you would, maybe you hate those ladies. And that's why you're sending them to the wolves. Yeah. I know an ex-felon that you could date. Yeah.
I'm tagging this video that's gonna come out under all of the comments that are negative. Watch
Facts.
me. YouTube's gonna suspend my other account just because I'm spamming.
Yeah.
Nah, B.
Nah, because I saw some response. It doesn't bother me. Like when people react to our stuff and they disagree. Like even when I saw Mediocre's video on us, I'm like, it didn't bother me because I just strongly disagree with his take. I don't believe that what he was saying was accurate. But I think as far as us, not being against him being fired strong enough, I mean that's fair. If that's a criticism you want to levy against us, that's fine. You could say that. But I also think, here's my take: if you have a professional job, you probably shouldn't be clout chasing online. And I don't even think what I'm saying is odd. Almost everyone I know who has a professional job don't want to be involved in videos like these because it's going to affect them at their job potentially. They don't want to get fired. They don't want their workplaces to find them. Me saying that I don't think is a hot take. Does he deserve to get fired? No, but it doesn't matter what he deserves. We live in the world of business. Everyone's about their bottom line. If you're a bad PR story, they will fire you. That's just a fact. So if you have a professional job, don't go on these dating shows. And certainly don't go on these dating shows and then act crazy. That's my thoughts. It's crazy, man.
People have the right to disagree. You understand that? It's crazy. Like, I don't know if we have to normalize the fact that people. It's not because I disagree with you that I'm all against you. I'm gonna have a problem with how you're disagreeing with me, or if it's based on something. You know, if you're making accusation of. But if we disagree,
yeah,
we disagree all the time. Shit, he's still here. Not all the time. Often, it happens.
I'm just playing.
Well, are you disagreeing with me right now?
Stupid.
Are you disagreeing with me right now?
Sorry, my bad.
You're disagreeing right now.
I apologize.
Which proved my point.
He just
I'm
respectfully, King, you're not qualified for this conversation. But carry on, King.
Okay, Queen. It's yours.
Let me wear my crown. I didn't even put the wig on properly. It don't matter.
It don't matter.
It don't matter. Carry on.
But it's like people have a problem with like just disagreeing with people without being against the whole. Oh, what you said right there, I disagree with that, and then you just move on.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't believe you. Really? Anyways,
I don't know.
Who raised y'all?
I also just think it's sad. Like, men will be like, oh, you know, women being sassy, argumentative. This is like really bitch behavior is bad. Then they'll see a dude doing it and getting back and forth with a lady, and they'll be like, yeah, I love it. Is this what you guys aspire to? To be exactly like the bad behavior of the opposite gender that you always rag about? Like,
just
come
boys
on.
being boys.
You guys love stoicism, then some dude getting catty and sassy, and you guys like, oh, go, bitch. Yeah, you a bit. Like,
Nah. She deserved. You're doing the same thing.
What are y'all talking about, bro?
That's just crazy, but whatever.
Anything else to say?
No, sir.
All right, that's it for today's video. Now I be telling y'all.